Hey there, Wondering Watchers. Welcome to this Pick a Card Tarot reading, which reveals how to embrace the energy of a new beginning, gift, or opportunity embodied by the aces in tarot. Whether you just started a new job, or about to go on a first date with someone, or need clarity on a problem, or are lacking motivation, this reading dives into the elemental power of the aces to explore what you need to know. I'll be using the spreads that are in the Way Anchor Tarot Spread book. Each reading will be brief and will have its own layout to focus on the intention of the elemental power and meaning of the particular ace. I've laid out the aces from the Tarot of Oneness here for you to choose your reading. So here we have the Ace of Wands. This symbolizes the element of fire, which is associated with passion, enthusiasm, and a desire to take action, and represents the potential for new beginnings, inspiration, and creative energy. This card can indicate a new career path, a change in residence, or an impromptu getaway. Fire signs are Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Here we have the Ace of Pentacles. It symbolizes the element of earth, which is associated with practicality, stability, groundedness, and represents the potential for new opportunities and abundance in the material world in the areas like wealth, health, and security. This card can represent a new job, an investment opportunity, or starting a wellness routine. Earth signs are Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Here we have the Ace of Swords. It symbolizes the element of air, which is associated with logic, reason, and communication, and represents the potential for a new beginning in the realm of the mind, mental clarity, and truth. This card can indicate a new perspective, finding a solution, or learning the truth of a situation. The air signs are Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Here we have the Ace of Cups and this cute little otter. Cups symbolize the element of water, which is associated with intuition, feelings, and relationships, and represents the potential for new emotional experiences, love, and spiritual connections. This card can indicate a new relationship, the deepening of an existing connection, or even artistic inspirations. The water signs are Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. If you already have identified the new beginning or opportunity that you want to nurture or to attract into your life, then go to the description box below and click on the link for the ace associated with the appropriate element. If you're open to a variety of newness entering your life, then pick the card that you're drawn to the most, or go by the card's element associated with your zodiac sign. Just trust your intuition to draw you to the reading that is right for you. So now it's time to tap into the aces, choose your newness tarot adventure, and let's make magic happen. Welcome back. This is the reading for those who picked the Ace of Wands, which represents the initial spark of inspiration, passion, or sexual energy that you need to grab onto before the opportunity passes you by. So this spread explores what is inspiring you and how you can use this inspiration right now. So first of all, let's see what you need to seize or grab onto before it's too late. You have the Lover's card here. So perhaps there is some passion-fueled sexual energy that you need to grab onto. I note that in this deck, there are two Lovers cards, basically to represent, gendered male, female relationship, but I just use it for two Lovers cards to be just heart-centered love. So that is what you need to grab onto before it's too late. So let's see what fuels you. You have the Ace of Cups. So this is really interesting considering this is the Ace of Wands reading. But this, again, that heart-centered love, that emotional kind of pouring out of emotions and connections just overflowing. So it seems like either you are in a new relationship, or a new relationship is coming towards you, and basically it's almost like you're already ready for this to happen, or if it hasn't already. So let's see what you can do right now to capitalize on this burst of energy. You have here the Empress card. This is a card of abundance, beauty, love, self-care, creativity. I mean, basically, it kind of embodies the like all the aces. It's pretty much it's for all sorts of creative endeavors, starting a family, jobs. But here, it really seems that you have everything you need. You are inspired by some love connection, by your own sexual energy, the energy between you and someone else, the kind of heart connection that you have with someone else, and this kind of desire to really embrace your desirability and your beauty and your sexuality and your sensuality. So it seems like you have it kind of all going on right now. So I'm going to close off this reading with the Whispers of the Ocean Oracle cards to see how to really best approach this energy. Okay, so we have here replacing what was lost. You have the opportunity to rejuvenate and start anew. Create with a new perspective or outlook. This card may also indicate abundance is on the horizon. So basically, it seems like you are kind of stepping into this like wish fulfillment stage of your life, and you've got abundance of passion, motivation, drive, sexual energy, emotional connections with yourself and with others. So this is a pretty amazing reading. This is what I have for now, and we'll see you next time. Take care. Welcome back. This is the reading for those who picked the Ace of Pentacles, which represents new opportunities and manifesting good fortune and prosperity. This spread explores the seed of opportunity that needs to be planted and nourished in order to grow. So let's see the seed or your new beginning. You have the Nine of Cups here. So the seed has to do with your self-esteem, your self-value, recognizing what you've accomplished and seeing the positives in it, seeing that you really are, or what your heart wants is really important in order for any new beginning to really flourish. So here's the seed. Let's take a look at what keeps you grounded. You have the Ten of Cups. So here, your seed is like self-happiness, recognizing your self-worth, what you've accomplished, self-care, self-love. And what keeps you grounded are the people that you care about, your friends, your family, the people in your community that you can share your ups and downs with. Even though this is about manifesting material wealth and security and happiness, it's almost nothing if you can't share that with the people that you love and can't share your ups and your downs with them in the process of creating that material wealth, health, and abundance. So let's see how to nurture the seed. We have here the High Priestess. So tapping into your subconscious, your intuition. There are things that you possibly are kind of keeping to yourself and not necessarily sharing everything with everyone, and you don't need to. There are things that you know that are appropriate to share, things that you don't want to give away just yet, and you don't necessarily have to, but keeping those connections, those emotional connections with those that you care about, keeping your view of yourself very high, and kind of trusting yourself, trusting that you know the way forward. And when you are feeling kind of maybe unsure or need more proof or evidence in terms of like facts in the material world, then turning to the people that you care about and discussing those things. And it seems to really be the way to manifest this Ace of Pentacles energy. So I'm going to close off with the Whispers of the Ocean Oracle card to see how you can really maximize this Ace of Pentacles energy here. You have this replacing what was lost card, this starfish. You now have the opportunity to rejuvenate and start anew, create with a new perspective or outlook. This card may also indicate abundance is on the horizon. So here there is an opportunity for something new, possibly in your, when it comes to your material, wealth, health, and security. And it seems like you've got a lot of support in this to replace whatever was lost. So this is what I have. We'll see you next time, and take care. Welcome back. This is the reading for those who picked the Ace of Swords, which indicates mental clarity, a new understanding, or a breakthrough. This spread that I am doing for the Ace of Swords explores a new journey of knowledge and understanding for you. So first, let's see where you have been stuck. You have Inspiration of Swords. So this is equivalent to the Page of Swords, perhaps trying to think outside of the box, trying to get some type of new idea, something that will kind of amaze people. Perhaps there is a need to kind of, jot down your ideas, put it in writing, have a certain plan in place. Perhaps you're kind of, feeling there's a lot to learn and not really wanting to move forward until you know everything. So let's see what you know to be true. You have the Chariot here. So what you know to be true is you are really moving ahead despite what type of fears that you have. You might want to make sure that you're not really getting sucked into other people's dramas, that you're keeping focused on what you have to do, being practical about it, seeing where you are, where you've been, and what kind of lies ahead. So let's take a look at what new understanding you are awakening to. So here's the idea. What I have here. We have the Action of Wands. So I think this is pretty much saying you've been thinking about it and researching it and trying to perfect it. And what new understanding you're awakening to with this Action of Wands, which is equivalent to the Knight of Wands, is that you actually need to make movement. You actually have to take that step and put those plans into place and move that forward. Whatever the thoughts and ideas are, actually moving that forward. So let's see what is the first step to take down this new path. We have here the Embodiment of Swords. So here you've already kind of laid the groundwork, or it seems like you've laid the groundwork. You're going to take the action with the Embodiment of Swords, which is the equivalent of the King of Swords. It's really using your experience, kind of like with the Chariot, where you've been, what's along the journey, using all that, thinking clearly, not totally being devoid of emotion, but kind of keeping any type of emotional pulls out of the situation, making sure that the decision you're making, the actions that you're taking, that there is accountability for it on your end, and it's not something you have to do on your own. Make sure that you're vetting people that you trust and are assisting you. Make sure that you are coming from a place of your truth and not necessarily buying into the truths of others or thinking that you need to conform to someone else's ideas of what you need to do. So here, I'm going to close off with the Whispers of the Ocean Oracle to kind of see how you can take this, like really manage this path forward and really embrace that embodiment of swords. It says, help appears in various ways. There is much support for you. Sometimes you may get so adrift you forgot to look to the support systems that are with you continually. So here it seems that there are people around you, those allies. Make sure you're vetting them and, seek out some assistance to really reach this this goal here that you have of your journey of knowledge and understanding. So this is what I have for you. We'll see you next time. Take care. Welcome back. This is the reading for those who picked this adorable Ace of Cups, which represents an open heart, unconditional love, and new heart-centered beginnings. So this spread explores what you need to know about opening your heart. So let's see what fills your cup and gives you joy. You have the Two of Cups. So an emotional connection with someone. You can see here they're like joining pinkies. Like there's a pinky swear, a promise to really come from the heart, to give from the heart, and like mutually give and receive from the heart. And that requires like some honesty with yourself and honesty with each other. So here, perhaps there is a friend or a romantic partner that fills your cup and gives you joy, but also yourself. It seems that with this Ace of Cups here, which is the whole purpose of the spread, it's really coming from having your own cup being filled before you fill the cups of others. So it seems like that really adds to, it's like your connections with others really helps to add to your cup, but also add to the cup of others. So let's see what you're opening your heart to. You have the Six of Pentacles. So it could be that you're opening your heart to like charitable organizations, finding that you are in a position to give and to help others. So it could be, if you don't have like money to help others, it could be the time, your attention, physical assistance to others. So it seems that would also not only, even though this is Pentacles, you can see there is a cup being used in this Six of Pentacles card. So it's a sense of you being able to, again, fill the cups of others by helping them in the material world. So let's see what your intuition is telling you about your cup right now. you have the Eight of Wands. So it's a sense of you really moving ahead in life and really feeling things are falling into place, and enjoying, where things are going for you in life. So here it's a sense of, it's interesting in this Eight of Wands, it's like something going really fast and kind of getting a blurred image of it. So there's no like real details, but being in that moment, it's like you can feel your way forward. So that's kind of what the sense is for what your intuition is telling you. It's like you can feel how you are progressing in life, who your heart is kind of pulling you towards, and how you can like open your heart up to those that you love, those around that you care about. So I'm going to close off this reading with Whispers of the Ocean Oracle card to see how to harness the energy of the Ace of Cups. So here, I think this is an otter again. You have keeping it in check. Pay attention to what is going on around you. You might be moving into something too quickly or missing some important details. Oh, well, in addition to tapping into your intuition when you're going so fast, I guess it is saying to make sure you take a look at some important details. Let's see what those might be. I'm going to take out this guidebook. I really do like this guidebook. So it is a sea otter. By being more aware, you can learn how to be comfortable in your own vulnerability. It's time to get back into the flow of your life. It seems like you are in the flow of your life. But it says this is not a time for action. Sit back, make some observations, and find out what is happening at the core of the matter. Ask yourself some basic questions about what you want. Clarifying your intentions may help you reevaluate what you are doing. Okay, well, the otters have it. So this is what I have for now. We'll see you next time. Take care.